Good morning, spiritual beings. So I want to take you on a little journey, and I want to tell you a little story today. So my message is a little longer than my normal messages. It was 4 years ago that my life had changed and got drastically put on its head. I was working on an app for the Stoner Fam community in the stoner world, in my world that I was connecting with in the beginning of John's passing. I turned to weed as a form of healing, and I found solace in a community of friends that I thought, a community of people on Twitter that I thought were my friends. It quickly changed when I got targeted and my spiritual gifts started coming on alignment, because my attention had been brought to this family. It is the anniversary of the passing of several members of this family. And in my dreamlike or my theta or my state of being while I was on marijuana, because my head space was open, I was able to see things that people shouldn't, I didn't know how to deal with for many years, obviously. It's taken me all this time, 4 years later, to address some of these things instead of running and hiding. What people described my telepathy, my claircognizance, my clairaudience. My third eye has been closed since, because of the running from the implications of everything that has gone on. I was run out of the town that I was living in, only to be brought back into this town. I was under heavily surveillance and heavily protection through the surveillance. And if anybody has known me through the years, or have stuck with me through the years, they've known that I've talked about spiritual warfare, black magic, things of this topic and this nature. I suspect that this will go on Live Divine Journey, just because it is going to be a longer message, and it allows me to have an introduction to my spirituality and my spiritual realm. Well, there are things that I don't know what I can talk about and what I can. I have been cloaked and hidden for the past 4 years for my life. Notification confirmation. So, again, I was on the road to recovery. I was leading a good life. I had a good trajectory. But enemies didn't want to see me win. They didn't want to see me win at any cost, because, honestly, I still don't know why. They don't. I don't know if it's just jealousy. I don't know where it stems from. I honestly believed that my life was starting to really take form and take shape into something that I was proud of creating and building in my life. I was forming while they were acquaintances. I thought they were forming connections with people. You never know who people are, what masks they wear, what they're hiding from the world. At one point, I wanted to see vindication. I wanted to see justice served. The spirits came to me for their vindications, for their friends and family and family members that they loved. For 4 years, I did not want to be the medium. Everybody looked at me like I was crazy. The people that I turned to seek answers told me that mediums aren't real, that it's of the devil. And I'd like to take a spin off of that and say that these spirits that have connected with me, who have wanted their families brought to justice, are in no way, shape, or form the evil or dark side. They came to me at my lowest point because they were trying to find any way of communication from the earthly plane to I keep saying bring these people to justice, because when the story all they don't really want me to tell the story, I guess. When the story unfolds for the rest of the public, even the people that support me will say, will still have disbelief and challenges, and that's okay, because I'm not here to be loved by everybody. But on today's anniversary of the passing of baby Isabella, Maria, and then 3 days later, little boy Devin. Devin is the one who came to me in my dream, seeking his mother, trying to find his mother. His mother and baby sister were killed instantly in a car accident. And there's so much more to this story, but that's all I'm allowed to reveal at this point. So today's message is just really an acknowledgement of the Santiago family that started this really weird journey for me. I'll discuss it in part 2 and 3 and all day maybe, but perhaps